right, we're back. Let me, you know, one thing I didn't really check. Can you, like... The game is saved. Ah, okay, so we could exit the game at any time. I assumed you could, but... You know, better safe than sorry. Okay. So we're sitting in sector. I believe the ship's all repaired and everything, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks like it is. So we're more or less ready to go. I feel like we're doing pretty well. Fuel is looking really good. Resources, synthetics could be better. Some things could be better. Do we have anything in our cargo that we'd want to tear down? This, I don't know. I mean, we could always use more food capacity, but the problem is we have so few slots. I think that's the big problem with the ship that we have. Is just, it doesn't have very many module slots. So yeah, could we use more cargo capacity? Of course we could, but then we'd have to sacrifice other things like fuel and what have you. So not really sure there's anything I can do about it. Well, for now we don't really have to make a decision on any scrapping, so... Looks like there's only one point of interest in this. Let's take a look real quick at the sector map, though. Ah, it's a little less straightforward than last time. I may be able to drive, though. Like, I could jump here to here, right? But I could just drive here to here. I wouldn't be able to jump, and it might not be as fuel efficient. But if you want to direct, like, so for example, we jumped here because we would really want to go here. We could then drive from here to here, then having to jump all the way back. Like, I don't think you're forced to go along this chain, because, like, if I look at the star map, right? There's that right there, and I can just right-click and move over there. That costs me 100 fuel right now, but... You know, it might be more efficient. Depends. We do have a good jump drive, though. Is the only reason why we might not want to do that. All right, let's go ahead and go over to the planet, see what we can find. It's gas giant, so maybe we get some fuel. An extremely chaotic atmosphere makes this planet too dangerous for fuel harvesting. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so that means that we really have nowhere to go here. So there's 2 planets here. We got 2 trade signals. We might want to go to that because we actually have a lot of exotics. Oh yeah, we really actually want to go here. So I might spend a... Oh, there's a shipwreck. Let's go get that. Wrecked biotech ship. There are no survivors despite the SOS signal and a few low-end systems being still active. We salvaged everything. Okay. Alright, well anyway, let's go back onto the sector map. See, it actually even shows us on the map where we are, so we're not really in that system anymore. I say we jump here. See what the trade signals are? Because each signal, we could trade 1 exotic, and they give us much better prices than we would get from one of the stations. Then we go here, we visit the 2 planets. And then we go up here, and we see about the ship repairs. These are probably 2 stations, I would guess. And then we can start jumping again. So that's going to be my plan. We have plenty of fuel at the moment. Oh, speaking of which, before we jump, we have to decide on this. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and warp to this destination. So it's going to only cost us 46 fuel. We should double check that it's friendly, though. That's the one thing I keep forgetting to do. Okay, so it is roughly in this direction, I think. We don't know. Okay, but there is a station there, 2 stations. So is that the trade signals? Interesting. Okay, well, in any case, let's go back to the sector thing. Warp. Okay, metal objects. Scans have picked up a faint signal of active, potentially dangerous technology within the field of debris. Commence scavenging operation. So we could spend synthetics to do this with bots to save ourselves, but you know what? Screw it. An intact artifact with partially active subsystems was discovered floating among the debris. So we get a module and then some synthetics and metals. It is a tech artifact, ECM Integrity Hardpoint. A piece of modular xenotechnology. The module can be used as a crude integrity hardpoint and produce minimal ECM static if powered. Scrapping would yield resources and research data. So it gives us a little bit of evasion and hit points if we were to put it anywhere. I say we just scrap it right away, because the likelihood we're going to ever use this is so low. If we had a ship with a ton of modules, this would make sense. With a ship with very few modules, it makes no sense to use. So I would much rather just take the resources. Alrighty. Let's go back to the star map. I guess we go to the Rat Emporium. All right. We got stuff to buy. A dream recorder. Crucible in this module requires no organics and okay, that's normal stuff. The module also records users' dreams as Xeno data. Oh, you get money for them using it. It's only one slot though, so I don't. Nah. Okay, same thing more or less. Just different technology base, I think. And then we got weapon systems. Let's compare this to our own lasers, as if it would come up. So lower charge time, better accuracy, same area, it looks like. Different radius. So this is 2x2 and this is 1x5. So in theory, this affects more area. Does no crew damage. Okay. Does crew damage as opposed. Okay. No fire. Same thing here. It's kind of like hard to say which one's better. I'd say faster fire rate probably mitigates the other thing. And then this is a cannon. I really don't want to use cannon-based stuff if I can. And as we can see, this requires synthetics to use. So we don't really have a lot of synthetics to spare. An improved energy reactor, still not as good as the one we currently have. The two we currently have. And I believe we already have one in the storage anyway. Or did we end up scrapping that? Nah, we do, and it's better than this too. So nothing really worth buying here. The rats seemingly don't really have anything that we want. They do have crew. And their crew are also, they don't eat a lot of food. 4 food is not that bad. Humans only do 5, so that actually is better. Question is, can we get a crew member that is actually useful to us? This guy kinda is, because of the better bridge crew stats. Still pretty bad, though. Maybe we just save our money here. Let's go to the resources tab, though. We're full up on organic, so I figure we sell. Down to 300. I think we were okay on that. We have quite a few exotics now, but I say we keep saving them for now. We're not like desperate for money. Synthetics, I say we keep around, but metals, I'm gonna drop down to, let's say, 600. We do need repairs here. I say we hold off on the crew. As much as more crew is seemingly better, and we really wouldn't be hurt by this crew member as far as food goes. Also, oh, that reminds me. We've got the level ups. So we want you to have an extra... Like, how do we do this? Well, you take the bridge point, because, I mean, that's what you do. Okay, cool. I didn't even know this game had a leveling system. That's really awesome. Not sure what I use you for. You're probably one of our gunners, I would imagine. Yeah, that's what I would level up. Morkani, and hello, Morkani. I've just been playing it a couple hours now. 2-3 hours. So still learning quite a lot. But so far it's been a great game, been fun. We just moved in from the first sector to the second sector, so we haven't been in the second sector that long. We've just jumped around a couple times. Yeah, I go ahead with the gunnery skill here, I guess. Next crew. Okay. You are really just our security dude. Now, I don't know if I want to continue to buff that or try and make you useful somewhere else. I mean, we did lose one of our gunnery bots, so it wouldn't probably hurt to have you do gunnery stuff. I'm sorry to hear that, Morkani. But in a way, sometimes that can happen with these roguelites. I mean, in theory, the same thing happens with the FTL. Yeah, I'm gonna put it into gunnery skill just so we have another person that can do gunnery. As we did lose one of our gunnery drones. Okay. Because I think after doing that, you're like up there as one of my more skilled gunners. And then you two I use for growing, so I might level up. I mean, you are going to get upgraded level growing, because that's really honestly all you do. I could level up something else so that you're more useful for other things. But you're mostly, Bajera, you're mostly my non-combat person. Okay. And then the rat, I mean, it's really up to me on what I do here. You're good on sensors, you're good on gunnery, which we do use you for that. I mean, you're pretty generally good, but I say we keep going with the food. Unless we can hire a crew member that would be better at that. I mean, you'd have 3. But you're also good on sensors, so we could stick you on sensors permanently. Although the sensors are only helpful to us during peacetime. Man, you're not bad at other things. You're definitely better than this person. Yeah, I say we do get the extra crew member, but while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and have you do the extra growing skill, I think. Maybe not the best use of the skills here, but it'll give us more food, which is, I think, a good thing. Organics! Okay. So, yeah, I say we pick this person up. And then I will put on the sensors. I'll cut up into a little bit of our food, but we still have a positive, so I think that's okay. And then, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and save our peacetime settings. Alright. Oh, we need a name. And Morkani, you just showed up, so you are going to be our new character. May you live long. Yeah. Well, we lost our first crew member on literally the first event that we got. A sandworm ate him. Alright. I think we're good here. Unless we wanted to sell more stuff, like an exotic or something, but I think we're doing okay. Okay, we have another space station over here anyway, so... We never did go to this planet either, yeah. That is a big radius now. I'm actually glad I did that. So we're just buying resource modules here. Yeah, not really all that interested in that. We don't have any repairs to do. Oh, we got drones. They're pretty cheap too. Simple digital pet AI based on enhanced turtle consciousness, no abilities except swift movement and speaking. So completely useless. That's probably why you're so cheap. Maintenance and gardening drone with limited capabilities, good at repairs, very durable. Okay, so it'd just be another repair drone. Another one of these useless drones. Another fire extinguisher. We did lose one of our fire extinguisher droids. Okay. So more or less more of the same. But we don't really have the money for that unless we sold some exotics. The prices are kind of bad for that, though. The fire extinguisher drones really do help with the fires and stuff. We still have one left, though, so... And it's all it does. For 100 credits, I don't know how worth it that is. You know what? Fine, we'll buy it. I feel like this is probably not the most intelligent decision, but... There we go. I know I named one of the drones after somebody. Is that the drone that died? No, Gibbon's still alive. Okay. And we need to... Oh, you're already auto-assigned to that. Okay. Alright, one last place to go. We'll go around the asteroids here if we can. Lifeless planet. Small patch on the surface of this otherwise lifeless planet seems to seep out fossilized organics with versatile properties. We can extract the substance for research and process it into star fuel or explosives. The conversion process requires setting up a few dedicated facilities. We don't really need the explosives so much. So we're converted to fuel. Research and processing completed successfully. No accidents reported. 100 fuel, very good. We lose 50 metals, but that's okay. And then we get a little bit of data as well. All right, this is tapped out, so let's go to the sector map. Let's jump over here. We'll probably drive here unless it's really expensive to do so. Oh. Hello. Okay, SOS small ship heavily damaged. It is barely functional Rat Empire tactical fighter. The ship is leaking fuel and all communications are offline. Sensors show a single life heat source on board. Send bots to investigate the fighter? Sure. A survivor. There is indeed a survivor inside, a rat pilot and a spacesuit. It opens heavy small arms fire at our bots as soon as they approach the wreckage. The rat manages to destroy all of them before they can redraw. Okay, can we kill him, please? Oh, okay, there he is. Strategy the rat pilot. We approach with our mothership, colors blinking. Rat soldier finally understands we mean no harm and follows our cryptographic invitation to come aboard. He decides to join our mission after having a private conversation with our AI. We scrap the remains of his ship. Okay, we may have gotten back some of our resources. Yeah, I think we net positive there. And we get another crew member. Okay, Puro Gatling gun. We'll store that for later. I'd really have to decide on whether it's better than our missile system, which I'm gonna guess it's not. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, faster reload time. Not as good at accuracy, but we know that about Gatling guns. I apologize, I had a little bit of a sneeze there. Same power. Consumes less of resources. Ignores shield. It will deflect, though. Effects a 4x1 as opposed to a 2x2, so that is what it is. No crew or fire chance. It will increase our armor and our ability to take out asteroids, though. You know, this is not a bad module. I'm actually half tempted to use it. The only problem with it is that it doesn't have the same damage radius, and it will deflect. It's really actually difficult in this game to tell exactly what weapons are better. Hey, Ursi. Oh, cool, Ursi. Well, you have arrived at just the right time. You are now going to be called Percy. Okay, you are now a crew member. Okay, good at sensors, but we already have somebody I think that's better, right? You are a 5. I think that's the same, right? It is. Okay. 3 gunnery. That's pretty good. Repairs 3. 5 food. Oh, that's better than our person that we leveled up. That's unfortunate from a level up standpoint because we kind of wasted the level up. So yeah, you're going to be assigned to food. We're going to take the other rat off. Because you're only a 4. You're going to go into cryosleep. Okay. So we're now at the +4 with our food generation. That's good. We can also upgrade a slot for hit points, I guess. Sure, I'll do that. Doesn't require like a ton of resources to do this. And we have plenty of exotics, so get that up a little bit. I should save the peacetime setup. Okay. Looking good. Let's move on. Star. Alright, so we got a hot planet. This planet features extreme temperatures and intense volcanic activity. Initial scans suggest possibility of valuable minerals. Prospect of mining opportunities? Sure. It's only 5 fuel. Sulfurid colony. This chemically active planet is home to a form of crystalline life that slowly grows into geometrically shaped city-like colonies. They live so slowly that they were thought to be just sediments and not real life forms in the past. We could easily take some with us to be used as explosives, although they probably wouldn't survive the experience. That seems a little too evil for us, so I'm going to do research only. Our crew carried out a comprehensive search on the colony. Be careful not to break any of the brittle beings. So we get a bunch of fate points from that. Maybe that's a better outcome for us. Maybe doing the good thing gets you some better rewards. At least karma points, we could call it. Incredibly, this X gas giant is almost covered in plasma reactions. It looks as if it could become a sun. Of course, there's nothing for us to find from here except death. Okay, that sounds bad. Alrighty, we have a prospect of driving to the next sector. It's actually not that far away. I'm going to wait until our ship rotates around, as that would probably reduce the amount of fuel we have to spend, I would imagine. It sure seems like it is. I could be mistaken, though. Does the position make any difference? 62 to there. All right, let's you got an interesting event there, I guess. Starship Recycler and Repair Yard. The local business and negotiation AI, a rather crude one, states that they cannot offer guarantees for the repair services because of using exclusive recycled materials. The service includes free food. The planet also has a small orbital trading platform selling local resources and paying good prices for exotics. Using the trade platform requires a small docking fee. Alright, I'd dock. I'm not gonna repair because I don't have any repairs to do. But 20 is not too bad if it's going to allow me to trade. It said it traded good prices for the exotics. It's not wrong with that. I'll trade a few of those. Let's leave 3 in check. Only other thing that they buy and sell is explosives and organics. I might come back to that. They have organics pack and metals pack. They also have a drone. KP4. DIY maintenance drone with limited capabilities. Cannot operate modules. Okay. It's pretty expensive. I say no to that one. I'm going to sell some organics. Not a lot, but a little. Yeah, not a lot to buy here, but we did make a decent amount of money from this place that maybe we can do stuff with later. Oh. Cryopod. This escape pod has drifted into space for a long time and seems to contain several cryo-frozen individuals. Records show that the pods were ejected after attack by unknown forces. We'll open the pods. We also need to get into combat situations, and I may have to refine that because we're about to have some fighting. It seems a technical malfunction with the pods has caused the beings inside to die. We had no better option than to give them a proper ceremony and recycle them into organics. It's people! People! Okay. Alright, let's go back to our ship view here. Alright, so we have some people that are really not assigned because they weren't around when we came up with the assignments. You have a 3 gunnery skill, but I think there's people that are better than you. Our best gunner, though, let's grab our whole crew here. Our best gunner, which is going to be there. You're already set to man the point defense. So we need to change that. Okay. And then our other crew. So you're set to do food. You're set to do point defense. So I'll set you to a point defense as well because we have one more gun. And you're... Unless you are better at something else. You're better at... Well, yeah, you're the best gunner, so that makes sense for you to do it. You are good at repairs. Being in the bridge. I have this person set up to be in the bridge because they're not really good at anything else. But... And you're on shields. Again, not good at it, but I don't really have anybody better at it, really. So... What could we have you do? We have somebody on shields. Sensors I don't think really does anything in combat. I guess we could just have you on general repair duties or firefighting, depending on the situation. So you are going to be bridge crew. Okay. I think that's everybody. And the drones should already be set up. Approaching fleet. 2 medium-sized ships closing in. No response to our comm requests. Load the shield and we count a total of 6 weapon systems. Okay. I'm gonna guess pirates. So let's see what we can do here. The people are still heading to their stations, but they should be set up. Let's take a look at our enemy. So we've got an EMP ray gun. We've got an armored rail cannon. and a mining laser, as well as a point defense. And then you've got your general shields and stuff. Okay. So you're the lighter of the two vessels, so we may want to try and take you out first. Wow, these are really heavily armed. But if they're pirates, I guess that makes sense. They do have point defense, but only one. Holy man, this is a lot of... Oh, that's just a sensor. Okay, it looked like a gun. A mini cannon, a fire cannon, and EMP ray gun. So they like their EMP. Let's go after this ship. We'll just kind of like go where we can do the most damage. Where's their shields? That's their batteries. There's their warp. I actually don't know where their shields are. Those are containers. Oh, is that? It's all the way over there. So I probably won't even go after the shields. And if we take out the reactor, then they won't be able to power it. Okay, that's what we're going to try for. I don't have any nukes, so... Okay. My point defense is doing its thing. Ouch. There goes our power. Hit our engines and our power. Alright, so we need repairs desperately. We already have 2 people on repairs. Shoot. Let's go to our power systems here. So I currently only have 10 power. Wow. We might die here, man. Is there something that's not powered that needs powered? This is like currently taken out by EMP, so... I think we're just gonna have to wait until we get stuff repaired or what have you, because... Can the cat repair? Fortunately, it cannot. We could try and jump out. Cat, get on the jump. I'm not sure I know how to... Oh, yeah, escape. We would have to abandon the sector. But the way things are going... I didn't hit this guy at all, did I? No, I had to have, because I knocked out his shields. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to survive this one. I guess we warp out. No usable warp module. Is it just because it's not manned? Or is it because it's not powered? Doesn't look like it needs power. So I think we just need the cat to go over and actually command it. Alternatively, we could send somebody a little bit more reliable. Not the cat. So somebody that's good at warp stuff. Looks like that's going to be me. Okay. You are now going to go to the warp drive. Oh, there. Ow! Get out. There we go. Alright, go to the warp drive. If the cat doesn't beat you there. Oh, I didn't upgrade the cat. Cat! Take a warp point. Cat! Get into the warp engine, damn you! Okay. No usable warp module. What? I don't understand. As far as I understand, it doesn't need power. I mean, it does, but there's no way for me to power it. It says it's turned off. Oh, maybe because our bridge is out. Well, we'll see. Cat. Okay, so the cat is on the warp drive, but it's still not being acted. So I don't think that's how that works. Oh, no, there we go. Warp to destination. Takes time to charge it. But we still haven't repaired some of our systems. We're just getting absolutely wrecked right now. Oh, we got boarding parties, probably. Okay, everyone that's on the guns that is human needs to be security. Whether you're good at it or not. You are definitely good at it. Get in there. Okay, it is being powered. It is charging. I'm set to be on the warp drive. But I'm not actually there, so let's just go to the bridge. The cat is handling it. Leo, this is your moment. Looks like we got rid of the border, one of the borders anyway. Ursi, run away! Run away, Ursi. This is really not going well. Cat, are you still doing the warp drive? You're still doing the warp drive. Good job. 2, 1. Yeah, we did it! Wait, what? Cat! You ass! Leo, you failed us. Shouldn't have put the damn cat. The cat's gonna get us killed. Just before we jumped out, the cat left the frickin' thing. Oh, we gotta do the whole thing over again. Okay, people that are in security, go to repairs. Oh boy, this is hurting. Okay, Leo, power the warp drive. Thank you. Damn cat. There is a notorious slaver ship nearby, ready to warp in and bite you. I could prevent this from happening for a few exotics, and don't get any ideas. I have a nuke and don't care how many you have. I don't have enough exotics. Add a one fire into another one. After seeing us prepare for battle, the hostile ship turns around and starts leaving the area. Perhaps the slaver was bluffing about other ships as well. We're gonna leave. Okay, hold on. Okay, so critical damage tokens may cause explosions or fires. Repairing them should be one of your priorities. Somebody died. The ship was very low, has very low hit points left. Consider repairing damage tokens on the hull, blah, blah, blah. If you have any nukes, consider using them. We took time to remember the lost one. Many thoughts were shared. Oh, Pug, you died! Pug, no! and one stayed in your mind long after the night was over. As I see it, once you're dead, you get to meet again everybody you met in life. Be they sentients or animals. Tell them I'm sorry that I hurt you, or just do a high five and celebrate immortality. I want to do the later. By the way, Pug, you need to blame Leo the cat, because he probably got you killed. I don't know when he died. To be totally honest with you, I don't know when it happened. He may have died beforehand, but we're still going to blame Leo for that one. Okay. That was a fun encounter. Okay, so we got a bunch of people on repairs. We'll just keep them on that. Well, it's kind of my own fault because I trusted a cat to man the warp engines and get us out of there. And he spun up the warp drive, and it was like, we're about to warp out, and then he just went, okay, I'm done, and walked away from the warp engine, and we didn't jump out. So then I had to reassign him to the warp engine, and we had to do the whole spin up again. Why not? Why not, Pug? He's got mental, he's got brain implants, and he's got opposable thumbs. He can do it. Sometimes. Okay. As far as I know, we're repaired. So we need to go to load the peacetime settings. And then we have to decide, we have to figure out where Pug was. And if it really I think Pug was normally in cryo sleep at this point. I honestly don't remember. Oh, Ursi needs to go in cryo sleep. As Ursi nearly died. So Iggy's gonna come out of cryo sleep and go into the garden. Okay. Oh, we have a functional ship again. I don't think we lost any of our drones, so we're good there. All right. All right, let's see. We need to find something like a station so we can get repairs. Ooh, what is this? I've never seen that symbol before. Oh, we got two of them. All right, so inhabited planet, planet with minimal atmosphere. Let's go to the inhabited planet first. Okay. This is a multi-species refugee colony. Visitor info suggests that an alliance of benevolent advanced civilizations rescued many individuals from various violence-ruled planets and donated this desert planet as a new home so that it may live in peace. Okay, I guess we'll meet the locals. The locals lead our ambassadors to a guest area and provide access to Maz life support facilities, including free food. Cool! Our crew takes time to look around the planet and its various commercial venues aimed at culture visitors. Eventually, we were approached by a pair of traders. They offer us a rapid-fire cannon, superior quality, they claim. Well, without looking at what it is, I'm going to say politely decline. One of the locals requests a... Wow, this is a lot of events. A former audience. She explains that she is from a planet ruled by violent tyrants, not much better than the slavers. She is raising a fund to create an army of bots that would liberate the planet and guard the population from violence. She asks if you can support their noble cause. No. No. We don't support terrorist fanatics. And she also has a tattoo on her chest that says sex. So I don't know how much she's crazy. There's just no. Before we leave, the local representatives bring us a minor gift from the community. Oh, cool. Well, they're nice people. We are just gonna scrap this right away because it will give us resources, just organics. Wait, what? Module hit points repairing what? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just grab it. Yes, sure. I'm glad I asked, are you sure? Okay. We have access to food, which will convert to fuel. Alright, cool stuff. So we still need repairs. Alright. Well, that was cool. That was a lot of events. I didn't quite expect that. Industrial age ruins cover the planet. No vegetation spotted anywhere. Oh, did they nuke it? Ancient cities are in complete state of decay, and we find no signs of survivors. The lack of significant plant life suggests the civilization might have wiped itself out with chemical or biological warfare. They seemed to have reached the early digital era just before extinction. Any tech remains would be too primitive for us, but we might scavenge valuable resources. Well, if it's a bioweapon, sending the crew would be a terrible idea. If it's still active or something, you know, you don't know. So we get two different choices here. We either scavenge just whatever we find, or we really look for stuff and possibly expose our crew to pathogens or whatever caused this destruction. I mean, we don't know what it is, right? But dig deep, right? Biohazard. While accidents with our default environment suits are extremely rare, one of the crew reported a critical suit malfunction during the operation. Crew member was quarantined and our AI is currently testing them for contamination. Uh-oh. Well, we got resources. Biohazard resolved. Our crew member indeed contracted some kind of aggressive flesh-eating microorganism. Fortunately, our ship AI had no trouble researching and printing the medicine to cure it. The disease left a nasty wound, though. Okay, so you took a little bit of injury. Some organics and synthetics, but we did get some xenodata by studying your horrible contamination. We have to see who that affected. Who got the space rash? It was... I don't know who it was. Ursi was already injured, so unless it was Ursi again, couldn't have been anybody else. So I'm sorry, Ursi, you got some diseases. Because it couldn't have been anybody else. Unless it was the cat. No, not the cat. And it can be the drones, so yeah, we'll just say that was Ursi. Oh. Let me, yeah. Something on this planet broadcasts a repeated message. Planet owned by Bangmine Corporation. Automated defenses will shoot any trespassers. The planet's thin atmosphere is ravaged by metallic dust storms, making the orbital observations difficult without entering the atmosphere. So there's probably defense satellites, but because there's this metallic dust, we can't see them. We are actually kind of low on resources, I'm noticing. Maybe we took damage on our... quite possible. We took damage on our container that held a lot of our resources, so we ended up venting a lot of it. That very much can happen in this game, so... we might as well try and get something out of this, so I'm going to send the reconnaissance bots. Lost contact with one of our bots that was caught in a strong dust storm. Others returned and reported no threats. Several large but abandoned mining sites were observed. Something on the planet broadcasts a repeated message. Oh, so they said there's no problem, so we can now enter. Our ship entered the atmosphere at full combat readiness, but no threats emerge. Perhaps the orbital warning is outdated. Mining sites on the ground are abandoned, but our sensors clearly show there is metal ore left in the mine. Okay, let's scavenge. The mining equipment left behind was almost worthless, but the shafts yielded a considerable amount of titanium ore. We really needed that, so that's good. Alright, let's go to the last planet here. Oh, we took a little bit of damage from asteroid, fortunately. Giant ship element. We've discovered an abandoned piece of a gigantic precursor spaceship. Let us scavenge it. Technology retrieved. A central element in the module, because we believe it is the shell of a giant ship module, contained intact technology. Warp drive grade 2. Much faster spin-up time. Much less fuel. We are going to have to scrap something. I say we scrap the organics container. We're not likely going to use this. We will get some excess, but it'll just be food. Alright. So I say we replace our current warp drive, because it should just be better in every way. Okay, it does require more power, though. Right now, we're not running into power issues. That's because it doesn't get powered unless we need it to warp. So... I guess that's fine. Alright. Let's take a look at the sector map then, because we're done, right? For the system? Yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? It says nothing. Look at that long-range sensor range. That's really good. I'm curious. Let's take a look on it on the smaller map here. So oh, there's something there. Looks like a gate. The other place is up here somewhere. Oh. But where was it in relation to us? Okay, it would be a little more to the side here. So this. So that's that. There it is. Okay. 2 planets. I don't know what this is, but this is probably a big waste of our fuel to go here. Let's go here. Alright. Oh. A small ship is rapidly approaching tactical range. Is armed with 2 weapons, type unknown, and possibly a nuke. Uh-oh. A solipsist? I hope I pronounced that right. Aha! We have another claims to be consciousness here. I don't like illusions, and I will remove you. Our AI explains that the solipsists believe the entire reality is just an illusion, along with all beings, except themselves. This makes the solipsists dangerous because they do not believe they can cause suffering to others. Okay, so we have 3 choices here. I have a feeling that trying to convince them that we're real is just, it's entirely against their religion or their belief system. So probably won't work. But if we play into what they believe in, even if all of this was an illusion, why would you attack us? Well, your questions are clever. There is something I expected from an illusionary character. I will remove all illusions from this world because I like the truth, and since you are obviously an illusion, you are a lie, which is the opposite of truth and requires removal. You can't argue with something so profoundly logical, right? Okay then. Did we never repair our shields? Or just not coming online in time? It looks like it will come online in a second. Alright, so now we have to... I just now noticed that we have crew that aren't really even doing anything. I don't understand why. Oh. Hmm? Well, let's just load this anyway. Okay, you're going to be on repairs. Leo, you're just a cat. And apparently cannot be trusted. Ursi's still injured. But we need him, so... Student's still on shields. You're on bridge. You're better on the bridge. I didn't save our prior thing. You're going to be just on basic repairs and firefighting if we can need to do that. You're going to be our other point defense. Hopefully they don't send boarding parties, but it sounded like it was a small ship. Okay. Let's take a look at this ship. Well, they said small ship. This looks like a fairly sizable ship. Okay, so it looks like some kind of biological type stuff here. So we got a rocket launcher, EMP ray, and a death ray. Okay. Any point defense? They've got 2, it looks like. So missile systems may have a little bit of a hard time. There's the shield generator. See if we can knock. Whoa, yeah, it is a small ship. Okay, it is a small ship. It just looks... it looks bigger than it is, because you can see the radius here. Like, my weapon pretty much covers the whole damn thing. Try and get... Okay. We'll try and fight this sucker out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they have other... Well, you know, a hologram still, you know... I don't know. Maybe it's only people that believe in the religion. I don't really know. Why argue with some silly nonsense? Okay, point defense doing its job. We're gonna definitely take damage. Oh, that death ray thankfully missed us. Come on, guys, you can hit. Looks like we do have their shields down and on fire, so that's good. Let's have the missiles just start aiming more towards the center of the hull. So this is a race to see who can destroy each other. Ow! Oh, man. Okay, we're doing a lot of damage now. Yeah, they're trying to leave. No, you don't. Man, we're starting to really get smacked here. We need to get repairs. Okay, we got 2 modules. Yes, please. A microreactor. Again, not as good as our other reactor that we're sitting on. At this stage, though, let's get rid of some of these weapon systems that we're never going to use. And, store that. Oh, I know where all our metals and stuff are going. It's going into our repairs. Okay. Alright, let me save the setting now. Then load our food setup. Which we are going to have to modify because Ursi needs to get healed. Which there's a potential that happens in the cryo sleep. Then our other rat guy needs to come over here, work on food. Okay. Alrighty. We got a bot not doing anything. Well, I don't know why this thing keeps deassigning itself from stuff. Alright, let's actually look at the star map now. Gas giant. Incredibly, this gas giant is almost covered in plasma. Okay, so this is not something we can do anything with. See if I can dodge the most of the asteroids. Okay, good quality fuel elements. Atmospheric conditions are perfect for... Yeah, okay, good. Oh, there's a shipwreck too. We discovered a shipwreckage orbiting the outer atmosphere of the gas giant. It seems to be a fuel tanker that was attempting to extract fuel, but got burned. Okay, we got not a lot of fuel from that, I guess, but other resources. And then we got fuel ourselves. Cool. We may have harvested more fuel elements from deeper layers of the atmosphere. However, atmospheric effects of the gas giant make the operation inherently risky. Why are we getting multiple things here? I guess we have another go at this. We're doing all right with synthetics right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do harvester bots. Let's reduce the risk, because we really cannot deal with hull damage at this point. Operation completed. The atmospheric conditions didn't allow us to safely recover any equipment. But we still got the fuel. Now, we're doing quite well on fuel. I say we just get the hell out of here. Let's see if we can take a look here at what's going to be down here. We really desperately need a station. Sadly, there isn't any. There's one here, but if we look at the sector map, we have to jump here first. All right. Okay. An object. It's a small shipwreck. Sure. Scavenge it. Logs show the ship was on a research mission when something malfunctioned and it exploded. It still has some valuable scientific information left in its databanks. Okay, we just got a bunch of fate points too. At this point, we're doing quite well on fate points, so we should have more points. That is a thing on Earth. Okay. I'm sure that is a thing. There's always weird people, no matter where you look. While scavenging the ship, we accidentally discovered a cloud of debris not too far from the wreckage. Perhaps the ship was trying to explore it when it got knocked out. Investigate. We were able to collect some valuable spaceship pieces. Are cool. We will convert that to fuel. A lot of asteroids in this area. Oh, no. I cannot fight. We gotta jump out of here, like, right now. So, as much as this stuff may be interesting, no. There's too many pirates in the area. Screw that. We might get caught before the warp happens. Three ships are rapidly approaching tactical range. Shields active. The enemy fleet is using some kind of jamming device to block more detailed scanning at this range. The pirate extortionist. Make choice. Give exotics, not become permanently asleep. Alright, I gotta do this then. Good choice. There's another enemy fleet here. We were this close to jumping out too and not having to pay that price, but I just could not. I could not deal with another combat. We are too messed up. And you know what? Lost cargo container with old Earth design. These containers were historically used to transport mundane commercial supplies. Yeah, scrap that. Hostile fleet captain transmits a short message just before joining the battle. Traditional excuses for violent redistribution of essential supplies. Your parent organism is overweight. Attempt justifications and insults. Attempted justifications and insults. Okay. Alright, this sucks hard. I am probably gonna die. We needed to get to that station. I should not have stopped to do that thing. We should have gone to the station, and we should have gotten repaired. I'm at half health. Yes, wait. I think he may have. I think we can take these guys, maybe. Let's load our combat. This should be saved properly now. Alright, we gotta take a look at their systems. So that's a point defense. Just one, though. Okay. Man, these pirates have really heavy weapons. Let's take out their reactor with a nuke. Eat nuke reactor. And then we fire at the other one while that guy has problems with his reactor. As far as I see it, they need the reactor to power everything. And they only have... Oh. They have 2 reactors. Whoops. Well, it should knock some of their stuff offline. So we just focus on this ship until it's dead. And we'll go right for that reactor as well. The one that we're not hitting with the nuke. Fortunately, the nuke went off target, so we did not hit their reactor at all. Okay. We have bots not doing their jobs. You should be on fire duty. You should be on fire duty. Well, you normally don't do your job, so... I feel like we used to have more people on repairs. Well, you've been upgraded to repairs because you're better at it anyway. Oh. Why are you on sensors? Get on repairs. Okay, we took out one of their reactors. So we need to switch to their other reactor until they... Okay, they're coming in with boarding parties. So we need to change our crew. You're on repair, you definitely need to get into fighting. Ursi needs to stay on point defense. Who else is good with a gun? I think Pug was, but he died. So, you're gonna have to do this by yourself. Okay, so this guy's trying to run. We're gonna kill him, of course. Man, our ship is getting absolutely wrecked. No. Go repair or something. Don't get killed. As a matter of fact, both of you. Can you go repair? Because, like, our ship is, like, taking so much damage here. Okay, that guy's dead. Alright, we need to start firing at this nonsense. Okay. Where are you? Are you on the way? Oh, you're firing from all the way back there. I mean, I guess it's working. We do not have very many hit points left. I feel like you're not aimed at anything. Okay. All of our guns are offline. Why? Why are all our guns offline? What the F? Oh, our bridge is out. Okay, then. Droids. Go back to guns. Yeah, we're dead. But we gave it a good try. Okay. What is the deal with our power? What do you mean can't operate? We've got plenty of power. Don't we? Oh no, we are on full power here. Because our best power is out. Okay, we got 1 hit point left. Any further damage will permanently reduce my max HP until my destruction at 0 max. Oh, so we can keep taking damage beyond that. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do. We're not repairing fast enough. We need fire. I mean, we most have them dead. I think we might get him, but barely. Okay, everybody, salvage complete. Okay. We need to pause because I have decisions that need to be made like right now. Okay, so everybody that's on repairs that can be on firefighting needs to go to firefighting. Like honestly, everybody needs to be on firefighting so we don't burn to the ground. Okay. A better bridge than what we currently have. Does require more power though, but I say we get rid of this one. This is a really good reactor. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace this one. Okay. Non-combat sensor DIY, we can just scrap that. Okay. Is this not burning? Guys, we're on fire. Okay. Repairs then. Okay. We need to get rid of something. Let's get rid of this. Store all. Close. Yeah, so I didn't know how that works. So we took a bunch of permanent health reduction, but we're still above our original 30. We burned out the fuel. Okay. Then we're gonna go to load peacetime. Except for Ursi, who needs healing. In theory, all of my drones need healing, but I can't be bothered. So, you go there. Go there. Alrighty, let's get to the space station, because that's why we fought this out. Oh. The metals merchants. Tecum Duo. Fair existence to you, fellow consciousness system. Let us trade forms of crystalline matter for mutual profit. Our fleet will be leaving the system after this engagement, blah, 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 blah. We're going to sell our exotics. Because I don't want to really buy anything from them. Thank you for your smooth transaction. Please accept this small gift as an additional token of our gratitude. Traders have given us a barrel of local recreational drink brewed from fossil fuels. Which, of course, we're going to put in the fuel tank. Okay, so first things first. Repair my damn ship. Oh, we don't have enough credits. Okay, sell stuff. We don't need that much more stuff. So metals down to 500. Synthetics down to 500, I guess. We also have ways of combating the permanent hit point loss as well. Okay. So yeah, a lot of integrity damage here. Which a lot of this stuff you cannot repair with your crews. Like, this is like serious hull damage. Okay. Any modules we'd want? But we have more power now, so we probably should upgrade to the better bridge. As it has 3 slots. Let's just compare the two. No, not the person. So, I mean, really, it's 0 evasion, but it's per crew member. So, if we were to man this with 3 people, we'd get more evasion bonus. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is just a straight up upgrade. Let's go ahead and scrap this, because we don't need more power generation as far as I'm concerned. Alright, now let's see what they've got. A stealth decryptor. We technically already have one of these, so don't need it. No, no. This would give us more evasion and more hit points. We could install that instead of our normal sensors, because we don't need sensors during combat. Appears as a shear generator to the enemy sensors. We also could upgrade our shields. I mean, that would be nice. It just, again, I don't have that very many module slots, so I don't really know what we would do instead. Like, we could get rid of cargo, but that would mean we would lose cargo. So this gives us 500 capacity, so in theory would not be over metals. This gives us 350. We would be over synthetics. Yeah, I cannot justify this. This would be too many resources lost. All right, let's keep looking. So we have 2 of those potentially. Shield battery. I mean, this is better than this. Maybe a better shield generator? Let's see. Slightly better shield generator. We don't have the money. But maybe we can get the money by scrapping some stuff. This is a worthwhile upgrade. It's only slightly better, but I think it makes a lot of the difference. And this probably is... Oh, it's even less power, too. What do we got here? Okay, it's just another fire. Okay. So I'm gonna sell 100 organics. Yeah, good enough. So we need what, 300 something for this? 327. So we don't have to sell a whole lot for this. I'm gonna sell some of these exotics. Sell some synthetics. Alright, let's start scrapping stuff that we know we're not going to use. I'm never going to use this. There's a possibility we lose ship systems, but so far we haven't had that happen. So I feel like I'm just holding stuff that I don't need to hold. Yeah, I should probably equip this when we get into combat. We're never going to use this. We've got so many other systems that would be better to install. Okay. Let's sell some of this metal. Metal seems to be one of the easier resources to acquire. Alright. Now let's get our shield upgrade. There we go. I can also upgrade slots, which I haven't really been doing. Which gives us max hit points as well. Go ahead and do that. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we wanted. Get repairs. Get the hell out of here. We do have a friendly thing over here, but that's also the exit. The question is, yeah, it would probably be less fuel to just jump. We are going to have a fight at this exit location, so I don't know if we're going to be able to win, but we'll try. Paratracers are approaching. One of them is armored and militarized with multiple projectile weapons and nukes. Oh, the smugglers again. May you have richness and index. May your index. Let me try that again. May your richness index rise, fellow claims to be consciousness. Let us trade destructive energy and matter for mutual pleasure and power. We warn you that our fleet will be leaving the system immediately after this engagement is over, so no refunds. And then, of course, they're smugglers, so they don't have very good reputation. I will sell one of my exotics. You'll get a better price for exotics from anyone else. Yeah, that is true. The smugglers, they really do. And they always give me more. Okay, so this is the last place we'd want to go to. Okay, the planet's orbit is jammed with primitive but powerful sensor disruptors. Intercepted local comm signals suggest the local inhabitants belong to a primitive digital era civilization, seemingly highly militarized. We must enter the atmosphere to contact or observe the locals. I say no. If they're heavily militarized and they have sensor jammers, that sounds like a bad idea. Sounds like we're gonna get shot. This is one of those few instances where I say no. I say no, we're not going. There's a local warp gate. Not really sure where that goes. Let's just go to the space station. See if we can find anything really cool. Alright. We don't need repairs. There's a crew. Very expensive. Pretty good at a lot of things, though. Alright, let's see what their modules are. An engine booster. Okay. Shield generator, we already got the same thing. Non-combat sensor type 10. This would be an upgrade, but I'm not sure worth the cost. Long range sensor 3. Again, same thing. Warp drive type F. Pretty good, but it's only slightly better than the one we have. So again, I'm not sure how much that's worth. Accelerated greenhouse. This seems better than our growery here. Problem is it consumes more power. At this stage we have the power to spare. Very expensive though. Long range engine. I'm gonna guess is better than our current engine. In some ways, yes. Doesn't have the asteroid defense, but otherwise pretty good. But again, these things are just so expensive. I might be able to sell enough to get to it, but kind of doubt it actually. Cold fusion reactor. Well, that's a good reactor. Much better than what we have. These are all good things. Oh, and then we have a even better... I just can't afford any of it. We could always do the fight and then come back. Although I say do the fight, we might not even actually have a fight. I think we get rid of our old warp drive. We might be able to buy our way past these bad guys too. So if that's the case, having a little extra exotics wouldn't hurt. And I don't have a terrible amount of money. I don't know how much money that they would want though. Let's sell like down to 400 here. Because I want to say the last place they were looking for 300. So we can at least get that many. And see. It might charge us more because this is a different sector. But I think we've gotten to a point where our ship, combat-wise, just does not really hold up anymore. Especially if we're fighting multiple opponents. We don't have a nuke. We're probably going to have to deal with boarding actions. We've taken a lot of casualties that way. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on combat setup right now. And you always go here. You are not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be on repair duty. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out the sensors for this. So we won't really be able to see where we're going, but that's okay. Let me just double check that we're all powered up and everything. Okay. So now we have excess power. So if we get one of our reactors go down, it's not going to be as catastrophic. Oh, also, you know what? I put that dude on repair duty. We actually don't want him on repair duty. We want him on the bridge. Because we now have 3 bridge slots. And for whatever reason, this guy always turns himself off of repair, even though that's one of the few things he can do. Now we're going to wait and make sure all our crew are where they need to be. And then we're going to say safe. Alrighty. Let's go get some combat here. Potentially. Okay, what a nice ship you have there. A bit too nice to fly around alone like this. Okay, I guess we have no choice but to fight them. Okay, it's 2 enemies. We're going to take out the guy with without shields first. Our lasers are going to focus on him. The missiles, on the other hand, we have to find his shield generator. Probably that. Yeah. So we're going to focus right in the middle here with our missiles. Okie dokie. May we not die. Now, my theory, my feeling here is we really have no choice. Now, this guy is pretty much knocked out. We could keep firing lasers on him just to make sure. And honestly, that's probably not a bad idea. And we're going to lose resources here, but grand scheme of things, it's not too bad. Okay. Let's reroute one of the lasers. Actually, two of the lasers. We'll just keep firing one at the other ship. Alright. You need to switch to repair so you can repair the gun that just got knocked out. Did you have boarders coming in? Okay. What just happened? Ugh. We do have a lot of systems knocked out, but they're mostly resource-based systems. Here comes the border. Okay. You took care of the border. Get back to your shields. Okay. All weapons. Fire at enemy ship. Okay. Interestingly enough, one of their crew members did come off the ship and try and get over here. It looks like we have two more boarders. You get back on your gun. Our airlocks are right here, so the likelihood they attack somebody here is pretty high. Not really sure what to do about that, though. Okay. Okay, this guy's getting hit pretty hard by our point defense. Although the guy did get in. So, grab our resident security guy. And we'll just keep an eye on this. Oh, it's a bot. I guess you need to go to security while this is attacking you. Hopefully we don't lose this guy in the fight. 2 hit points. Iggy, you need to run. Okay. Good job. You now need to, yeah, move to repairs. Because we have a lot of stuff broken right now. Actually, I say that. You should stay on security because we're about to have another boarder come in. Oh, wait, not you. Yeah, repairs. Actually, you're bridge, right? Oh, stay on repairs. Where'd you go? Yeah, you stay on security because we're going to have another boarder soon. Okay, Iggy, get back on your point defense. All right. Might be able to knock this guy out before it really gets in the ship. That's another of these bots. Trying to keep an eye on you, dude, so you don't die. How are we doing against the enemy? It looks like we're doing all right. Oh, he does it. Bears. Man, we're getting... Well, you just killed 2 combat droids yourself. Yeah, it looks like we got this combat. We're gonna take maybe a little bit more damage. Yeah, they're dead. All right. What do we get? Okay, so the cryo sleep thing, heavy jet engine. So this actually may be better than our current one. Multi-container, shield generators. Okay. We're gonna have to scrap one of these things. I say we just scrap this, and then we store all the rest. I'm gonna say no, let's explore a bit more because we can go and get repaired at that station. Convert to fuel. Alright, so this is the same as the shield generator we just got. But let's compare the engines. Seems like it's just straight up better. There's some things that you lose out on, but otherwise, I think it's the better thing. People on repairs are doing the repairs. Alright, let's switch to the peacetime settings. Again, this bot always gets unassigned, and I don't know why. And just about everybody is injured, so I honestly, you know... Or I keep sending Ursi back here, but like... He's not getting healed. Even though there's a chance he gets healed in the cryosleep, he's just not getting healed. So, not really sure what to do about that. But in any case... Let's go back over here. And get our repairs. We don't have enough credits, so we have to sell some stuff. I'm just gonna sell exotics. We're actually not that far away from being able to repair anyway. Alright, well we made it to Sector 3. So that's good. Go back to the warp gate. Oh, I also need to, we'll say yes. Seems powers are drawn here because of an intergalactic war between the rats and somebody else. Reduced transparency associated with large-scale military conflicts always draws in predators of all sorts. Oh, it is time that we, oh, we got a new thing. The Pumpkin Hammer, a family of insect traders have ascended into royal politics. Being old friends with our ship AI, they decided to donate their ancient flagship to our cause. Okay, so we had 5 battles survived, 6 ships destroyed, 14 modules found, 11 planets visited. 9 more fate earned. Turns out this sector is not completely unexplored, as this star system contains an Earth research station. Let's check it out. We might find help getting home. Refresh my memory about the Earth Alliance. Yeah, so we're on Sector 3 now. Okay, the long cryosleep can have unexpected effects on your memory, but don't worry, this is completely temporary and will revert in time. Earth Alliance is where we received our original diplomatic mission from. It is a medium-sized and moderately advanced interstellar non-species-based civilization, majority species humans, administered as a semi-capitalist, techno-democratic, anarcho-utopian society. Wow, alright, that's a long With slight military tendencies. Population over 500 million. Alright. I will admit, my voice is like, there's a lot of reading in this game. But that's good. I like it. It's very in-depth from what I've seen so far. Let's take a little quick look at the sector. Oh, interesting. Is that a black hole? I don't know. But yeah, we're in Sector 3. There's 10 sectors, and then you're home. So it's quite a slog. This is a lot longer than FTL. A lot longer than FTL. And a lot harder than FTL. Although FTL can be challenging. Alright. I think we're going to wrap up here, but it has definitely been fun.